Hey City Life, welcome to our series Reflection on the last month, which has been our global month. What a month it's been, Ron.
It's been absolutely outstanding.
It has. I was reflecting on the last month and just thinking of the last couple of years and how our services in general have been, a bit quieter and tightened.
You mean just with you and me and a camera?
Yeah, exactly. But not to dwell on that, but this year it's just been great to just really go for it and have people here and lots of people and just the lunches, the connection, but just to really go for it in terms of our global month.
Yeah, and I think it's been an important one to really get everybody on track again to what we're doing in the world, that it's always both and. We're on mission here in our backyard, but we're also releasing and working overseas. And so the two messages that I knew from the beginning that's what was going to be, and God was very strong on that, that it was understanding that the point of darkness in the world, and there's edges of darkness in every community and every nation, and that the nations of the world are defined by where the kingdom is spreading and where there's need. And so our global mission is revolving around looking for those unreached people, where the edge of the need is for missions, and making sure that we partner with really good people to get into that. And that was the second message. The last one that I did was on what that partnership then looks like. Yeah. So it's not enough just to know the need, but then we've got to be good partners in that process. I think you did bring the stick, so we might as well get it out. So we got the stick, and good old Aaron and his partnership. I think the strong message out of that was, who's going to grow in faith? Is it just the person on the field who's trusting God, or as partners, are we going to share the burden and actually start growing in faith ourselves?
Yeah, absolutely.
In prayer, in giving. And
the whole thing,
The whole thing,
Absolutely. I know, going back to your first message, that graphic that you put up about the unreached people groups in the world.
Yeah, light of the world.
What's it, the window? The
1040 window.
1040 window.
It's very obvious when you have those lights and stuff,
Yeah, and I know hearing from other people that was a great graphic just to help represent globally what's happening with the kingdom of God and what's happening. And
I was just seeing if we have it on our little marble here.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
Sorry.
We don't have the lights, but there it is, look.
Yeah, that's the one. And so if you didn't get to see that message, really encourage you to get onto our YouTube channel like you are watching right now. Find that message and hear what Ron has to say about that, and explains how we're engaging in that dark area. Yeah,
doing our bit. And I think the big one coming out for us is understanding too that we all have, like everybody's got individual things they might connect with. People might have friends, family, whatever, There's so many things happening in the world of missions, but what we're talking about here is what we're doing together corporately as a body. And we're going to engage in that as strong as we can.
Yeah. We want to celebrate and encourage everyone to be involved globally in whatever area that looks like for you. And but as a church, this is what we do. And at the moment, we support 4 families. We've got
5.
5.
It's 4 different things.
Sorry, 4 things, 4 areas, 5 different families.
That's right.
We've got Andrew and Maya, who are in Cambodia, planting a church, been there for 7-8 years now. Yeah. And I've planted the church a few times because of COVID. Thank you very much. But lovely to hear from Andrew on week 1 as well, getting an update there. We also support an amazing couple who are in North, East, West, South Asia.
That's right. Up there somewhere.
Cryptic deliberately. You know who we're talking about. If not, ask us. And then we also support Kelvin and Beck, who are in Vietnam. Yeah. And the interesting link there is Paul and Deb, who we had on the second week, I think it was, speaking. Sorry, the third week. The third week. They began the whole work in Vietnam, and that's where our partnership with them began. But now they've passed that on to Kelvin and Beck, and they've taken that on, and it's amazing what's happening there.
Yeah, it's been good to think about it that way in terms of, we've got the church plant in Cambodia. We've got the
Yeah.
East North Asia,
Yeah.
where it's like cross-cultural development and training and all kinds of stuff, engaging with the home church there. The Vietnam thing, which is very much a development arm, and we've had all kinds of avenues of development through them.
Yeah.
And then the two couples that do field support, which is a new
That's
thing
right.
for us.
Yeah.
As those two couples have moved, the Higgs and the Hiltons, both of them, into supporting field workers. It really extends our connection with them all over Southeast Asia, basically.
It's amazing, yeah.
I was thinking about this morning, they're really legacy relationships.
Yeah.
Like we've had those relationships a long while, and that's developed now into field worker support.
That's right. And
I think 40-something missionaries supported through those two couples.
that's amazing.
Amazing.
I was just doing a bit of tinkering on our global website page and just thinking about when it comes to the people that we partner and support, it's long term, which is why it's legacy.
Yeah.
And even though they've moved on to other things, we just haven't said goodbye. We're
Yeah.
still supporting.
And they've been really good. I know Tony particularly, when they left Thailand and they were moving into this support role, they just said to all the supporters, this is a time where you can hop off the train if you want to, and you can stop supporting us, you know. And he's just had such an integrity in that. And of course, we decided that we would continue to support what they're doing, and just really believe in them as a couple.
Yeah, awesome. That's amazing. So we've got the Blue Marble behind us, which was a bit of a promo, but also to help us engage in our commitment and what we can actually do when it comes to global missions.
That's right.
Each year we budget out what we're going to give and to the people we support, and we've done it in different ways each year. This year we wanted to do something really physical and tangible to represent the giving that we do. So I'm really excited with what's happened here. We started off with just a bare globe.
We've had a good, and even some people colouring them in as they go.
That's right,
which is great.
So we handed these out in the first week and they're available. It's our little pack on all the information you need to know about global and how to be involved, how to give, and to find out more info on the people that we partner with. So grab one of those if you don't have one. They're at the front of our church building. But this here I think is pretty cool because we had a prayer goal, a financial goal, I guess, and we've pretty much hit the target, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. So through the last couple of years, our monthly mission basic budget has just held on, you know.
Yeah.
We praise God for that, and it's great for people who have been so faithful. But I was really believing for a 50% increase, which would be back to where we really want to be in terms of having some capacity to increase some support, have project finances available, be able to respond to particular needs, and that's happened. Even just in the ones that have come in. We've actually hit that target.
It's awesome.
And we know that there's more than that because there's people who still give just online. They're just regular, monthly, fortnightly giving. They haven't actually filled out one of these necessarily, and they just keep doing it. So we will see over the next couple of months, but that goal will have well and truly been. And what that means is that we can now we can actually increase some support. Particular for, you know, there's some particular things I think are important with that. We won't say it until we do it.
Which is exciting to be able to lift what we're currently doing.
And then there's also some specific needs, some project type stuff for the church plant and for the Vietnam thing. And it'll allow us to then really look at that carefully and budget for that, which is awesome.
It's amazing. It's going to be a great year of just lifting our support and releasing the people we partner with to do more and to have less financial stress over what they're doing.
One of the realities because I have a lot of contact with our world missions, and a lot of churches did back off during COVID, which is I always find sad. But God really blessed us to be able to just hold on and keep that regular support going out there. And I think we're reaping the benefit now as God moves us forward.
Absolutely.
Just wonderful.
It has been an amazing, full-on global month for City Life, and we've thoroughly enjoyed every part of it. Being able to share the heart and the why behind why we do this. To have our field workers here with us in the building, amongst us, just sharing. It's been incredible. I've loved this month so much.
It's always great, isn't it?
So if you haven't engaged yet, still thinking about it, just encourage you to pray, ask God, just think about it, ask questions, speak to us or your cell leader, and just let God stir you in that area.
Yeah, that's good.
Obviously, this can, over the next few weeks, you can contribute to it and be part of it. It's not like it's all over now and we forget about it, but this is something we'll be talking about from month to month as well over the year.
We had fun in the cell Wednesday night. We had one of the guys there was just trying to get his head around it all.
Yeah.
And as we talked about it, it just clicked with him.
Yeah, it was great.
And because we were here, he was able to just grab one of these things and go over and stick it in the globe.
That was cool, yeah.
Which was very nice.
We've had some really great conversations.
And it's about that. It's about God speaking and just let him do his thing.
Yeah, it's exciting. Just to finish, something that stirs me about global missions is the world of the generous gets larger and larger. Proverbs 11:24.
So true.
And I love that as we are generous in our engagement with global missions, we're generous with our finances and our prayers and going. By the way, we are organising a trip to Cambodia.
It'll probably be the first week of July.
First week of July. We've already got a few people that are interested and looking to join. So if that's you, if there's just any sort of spark or interest,
jump in.
That's you. Have a go. There's no reason not to do it. But yeah, the world of the generous gets larger and larger. And the more generous we are with our engagement with the people that we love and support, and the more we commit to them, our world just increases.
Yeah, that's right.
And our experiences of life and mission and what God's doing just expands, and it's incredible. And so I just encourage you to engage and get on board and have fun with us.
Beautiful.
Excellent. Have a great one. See you later.
See ya.